everyone, thank you so much for watching. Who loves this time of the year? High summer, it's such a pretty time, particularly in the UK. All of the best flowers are out. Right now the weather is good. It has been amazing over here for weeks, which is just unheard of, and I'm not complaining at all. I love every moment of it. And I really think that this time of year, along with, is it like mid-autumn when it's Halloween, they're my two favourite times of the year, and I am probably going to throw myself into midsummer. What I'm going to talk about are, I've got some outfits behind me. I'm going to show you 5 to 6 different outfits that are really perfect for this time of year. If you are doing things such as late afternoon, maybe you're going out with friends and it's like late afternoon and it could turn into an evening thing, then I've got dresses here that are kind of formal but fun at the same time, that are perfect for late afternoon into doing something in the evening. I'm also going to talk about my favourite summer perfumes that I'm wearing at the moment, as well as bags. The first outfit, and I'm going to show you it here because I'm wearing it. I'm also going to show you the 2 bags that I've put this with as I go through. I wanted something for days where I don't want to wear dresses. How many of you find that you get to this point in the year and you feel really conscious of your legs because they've been hidden all through the winter? I always get to that point where it starts getting warm and I'm like, oh, first of all, I don't have anything summery to wear. Secondly, I'm not feeling my legs right now, but it's boiling. What am I going to do? I'm going to give you a couple of tips and then I'm going to talk, obviously, about the outfit. First of all, oh, this thing keeps leaking. First of all, you need to exfoliate the hell out of your legs. I feel like when we exfoliate, we remember about our face and décolletage and maybe arms. But when it comes to anything on the leg, unless I'm taking a bath, I very often forget. And it makes such a difference, particularly if you want a fake tan or do anything like that. Exfoliate first. I use the eye cream from this range and I have done since 2016 and it's excellent. It's vegan, it's cruelty free. What I love as well is that the lady who owns the company, she runs it on her own. Everything is handmade by her and it's brilliant. It actually delivers results. The other thing you can use with it is this. Now when you've exfoliated, if you are not loving your legs, try highlighting in the same way that you would highlight your face to bring out the accents that you want to show. Do the same thing on your legs. This is a product that I use. It's a dry body oil. It contains particles of gold. Now the nice thing is, this isn't like, you're not going to put this on and it looks like, wow, you've put gold all over your legs. It's actually quite subtle, but if you put this down the front of your calves, it gives the illusion of them looking thinner, and also put them on the edges of your ankles. And if I can show you here, can you see just the way that catches the light? If you put that down the middle of your calf on the front, maybe even if you want to make it look like you've got a muscle on your thigh, you know, above your knee, put that round, and it's just really subtle. It just catches the light and it can give you that confidence. Anyway, I digress. So this is the first outfit. I have put this top, which from the minute I saw it, I loved it. I kept putting it off though because it's quite expensive. And then I got to a point where I thought, I just really, really like it. I got it and I love it. It's very like airy. It feels really lightweight. I think it's silk. It feels like silk. I'll put the details below. It has got this little bow on the neck, like a bow tie. It doesn't have any buttons or anything down the front. It's just got a thing that ties around the back of the neck. But I've put this with white jeans, and I've also worn underneath this, I've put a body, like a bodice thing with it, because it is see-through. This is from Stella McCartney. I got this in the spring and it's been the best thing that I've ever bought. It's got a built-in bra with it, so you can wear it underneath things that are kind of transparent. Now, talking about bags, I've shown this with 2 different bags. The first is this silver Valentino, which is very pretty and goes with loads of different things. But the one especially that I want to show you is this. This is from Senreve. Now, around about a month ago, some of you may remember that I actually did a workwear bag video, so bags designed to go to work with that actually look nice, and I showed this brand. The bag in question, and if any of you are struggling for a work bag, I'm going to link that video below, which shows how you can style it for summer. So I've done work outfits, but this is the bag. It fits in it a 13-inch MacBook or like laptop. It can also fit in it a 15-inch, so my laptop's 15-inch. This is made from leather, it's got micro suede on the inside. The price point on them is, it's at the top end. It's not quite £1,000, but it's near it. However, I want to say that if I was to compare these to Aspinall of London are a little cheaper. However, the quality of these, when you see the quality, far outweighs Aspinall. Aspinall kind of looks like a fashion bag when you look at it. And on some of the bags that I've got, and I've shown this in videos, the leather is not always good quality. And on a couple of the bags I've got, the leather has got rippling in it and has marked up. On this so far, and I've been using it daily since May, I haven't noticed anything. But this is the bag that I've put with the outfit, and I'm going to show you a size comparison. This is the large size, this is the mini. So this is designed to be a work bag, this is more of a handbag. And exactly like the workwear version, you can wear this in multiple different ways. You can either hold it by the top handle, you can wear it crossbody or over your shoulder and you can adjust it there. But you can also wear this as a backpack. So maybe if you're like a busy mum, or if you just want to go for a walk one day and you want to have your hands free, you can wear it like that. The other great thing with these is they're really easy to organise. That's my favourite thing about it. It's got loads of sort of compartments and it just means that things are not rolling around in it. The other bag that you could put with this is this. This is also from Senreve, and this is the envelope clutch bag. Quite a few of you bought this as a result of that last video and told me that you liked it. Now this is actually, this doubles up as a couple of things. I use it as a clutch bag, but I also use it as a document holder. So you can actually put a 13-inch laptop in here, but it's got a section at the back where you can put papers in it. So it's actually pretty versatile. In that last video, I said that I really wanted to get the mini version, and that last video was a sponsored video. They saw it, Senreve saw it, and they sent me the mini version, which, I love it. I feel so grateful. And for that reason, I've actually put ad in the title, just so that you know I got given this. That's not why I'm talking about it. I've fallen in love with the blue one, and then when they sent me this. This is from Self Portrait, and it is so pretty on. On the inside of it, I'm gonna try and demonstrate this. This is another reason why it's really good for summer. Is because on the inside, it has a built-in corset. And on the cups, they are actually wired, like under wired. I'm always nervous about buying anything that's got a corset in it, because if it's got a built-in bra, it can be so hard to make sure the corset bit fits you and at the same time the actual bra does as well. Does that make any sense? However, with this, I didn't have that issue. Now, I've actually kept the labels on this and a couple of the other things because they don't fit me. This one is slightly too big on the chest, which I was surprised by. I got a UK 10, and I don't know if you can see it, it's slightly too big, but it did mean that I didn't need to wear a bra with it. Neither did I feel like this was going to lift at all if the wind blew. So another thing I really hate about summer is you buy those flimsy summer dresses, you leave the house, you're worried that they look see-through at the back, and also if there is a breeze at all, you're sort of like trying to make sure it doesn't lift up, and it's not a relaxing experience. If you are looking for something that's longer length, and it's quite well priced as well, this is from Millen. I got this a couple of weeks ago, and some of you may remember I got it to wear to a wedding that I was going to. However, I didn't wear it at the time because it didn't feel quite, no, it wasn't a wedding. I got it to wear to Henley with Dior, and it wasn't quite right for the event, I felt, because that event you had to dress quite formal and your dress had to be below the knee and you had to wear a hat and stuff like that. And this felt a little bit too, like, relaxed. However, I've decided to keep it because it is so perfect for summer. The top bit, again, it fits quite nicely. So with this, I didn't feel the need to wear a bra. I actually put that with this particular bag, which I got from Vestaire Collective a little while ago. Glad I got it from there because I made a very good price saving. And I've wanted this for a while, but I didn't want to spend full price on it because I don't feel like this is going to be a long-term classic. So I didn't want to spend full price and then have a deficit. A long dress is another really good option if you just don't like your legs and you're thinking, God, summer's here, it's so boiling. I need to get out of my trousers, out of my jeans, but I don't love my legs, I want to keep them covered. I want to say though, if you're going to go for a long dress, regardless of your figure, I think it's important to go for something that's fitted on the top. If you have a tummy, go for something like this where the fitting stops just under the bust. What is that called? An empire cut, I think it's called. If you wear something that is long and big all over, it can make you look big. It can add weight to you if you've already got areas that you don't like, and it can actually make them look bigger. So I think go for something that's cut quite nicely. What else have I got? Oh yeah, the next dress. This I also need to send back because this is too big on the chest, and it's the same brand as this pink dress here, so it kind of is no great surprise. This is the nicest colour. I think it looks red there, but it's like a really dark pink. I actually got this because I want to go and wear it in, I'm going to something in a couple of weeks time, and it's like a late girls' afternoon tea, and then we're probably going to go out for drinks and late dinner in the evening, and I want something that is not too hot. I feel comfortable in it, I feel good, but doesn't look frumpy when I go out that evening. Now this is pretty cool because you wear it and it like moves nicely, it's a nice length, but then it has two, you can see there, it's got a split in the fabric on either side, and underneath it has got a nude lining that is covered in like a red lace. If you are worried, by the way, about not wearing a bra, can I just show you something? Which is good for summer, it's kind of an essential actually. You have got to get yourself one of these. What is it, I hear you say? This is a bra that you stick on. I've had this since 2014. The stick lasts. You can get these in different sizes, and what you do is like you lean forward into it and they stick on. They don't go anywhere. Now I wore this to Henley with a dress I'm going to show you in a second, just for like added confidence. Plus as well, when it comes to like nipples or anything like that, if you're thinking the dress I'm wearing is quite a thin fabric and I just don't want to have any issues, then this is really good for it. These don't come off and you can get them in different sizes. So if you are worried about that with any of these dresses, or indeed with any of the dresses that you've already got, then I recommend getting one of these. And as I said, I've had this ages. The final dresses, and I've got to say I didn't actually wear these for two reasons. First of all, I feel really bad, but I forgot one when I was filming this, so I'm going to show you how I look wearing this. I actually wore this when I went out with Dior and I wore it to Henley. It's this dress from Millen. It fits lovely. If you are going to any events where you need to have your knees covered, particularly if you're tall, I really struggle with dresses because of my height. They all look seriously indecent, and that's another reason why I quite like going for like mid-range brands, because the quality's better and the length tends to be better. Whenever I buy from ASOS and things like that, they're so short on me and the fabric's really lightweight, so it's like it blows up easily. Whereas if you get something that is a little bit more money, I feel like the quality's there and the fabric's good and heavy but not hot. Then the final one is this, and I've got it with this bag. This bag goes with so much stuff. But this particular dress is from Zimmermann. Now, I couldn't try this on because this comes up really small and I was unable to get it to fit on my chest. So if you are going to buy this, what size is this actually? This is a size 1. I don't really understand how the sizes work with Zimmermann. When I go and look on different websites, they sort of tend to contradict each other. They go from 0 to 3, I think. This fits everywhere else, but not on the chest. So I'm going to be sending this back and trying it in a different size. But if you are going to anything where you want to be a bit more boho, or you're going on holiday and maybe you're going to go out for drinks in the evening, I don't know, maybe your hotel or resort is on a beach and so you want to get dressed up but do it in a beachy way, their dresses are great for that. Perfume, just recently, with it being so hot here, I've really changed the perfumes that I'm wearing. Normally I wear quite heavy fragrances, typically oud based, but I've just felt like I want something sweet and fruity and maybe a bit floral and quite uplifting. And some that are really good that I'm really enjoying at the moment. I've got two from Viktor and Rolf, and I have this one which is by Jo Malone. This is new out and it's also limited edition. There are 3 in the collection and the one that I have is Plum Blossom. Now they were actually kind enough to send this to me. The way I would describe it is, you know, in summer months when a lot of brands release their classic fragrances but they make them lighter so that you can go to town spraying it on over and over again. They're sort of not eau de toilette, they're, I don't know how you describe it. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. They only do them in summer. That is how I describe this. The fragrance is really, really pretty. It's so summery, it's not heavy at all, and although it is Plum Blossom, it doesn't smell overly floral. It smells kind of like grown up, sweet and fruity. So if you are going past a Jo Malone counter, do give this a smell, particularly if you're going on holiday soon and you're thinking, oh, I wouldn't actually mind treating myself to a new perfume, or maybe if you're going through duty free, go and give this a try. I think you will really like it. And as I say, there's 2 others in the collection as well. The other 2 perfumes that I'm wearing so much at the moment, first of all is this one. This is Flower Bomb. Did not think I would like this until I smelt a friend of mine. I didn't smell her, she was wearing it. I could smell it on her, that sounded so weird. She was wearing this. It's kind of like, it's summer, but it is a little bit heavier, but it's not as heavy as autumn winter fragrances. It kind of smells musky and a little bit spicy and a bit heavy, I suppose. Not overly floral, but it's, if you still want to do your heavy perfume but you want to do a summer edition, then try this. The other one is this. This is actually new to me. This is by Viktor and Rolf as well, and it is called Bon Bon. If you like Black Opium by YSL, but you don't want something as heavy and spicy as that, then try this, because it's kind of, I feel like it's on the same line as that, but it's just a lighter version. And both of these, I find that with all of these fragrances, particularly with Viktor and Rolf, you can smell them on yourself all day. I hope this isn't really weird, but I also want to talk about the candle recently that I've been burning throughout this summer. For those of you who have been with me since Christmas, some of you will remember, I love Jo Malone, and my husband David, for Christmas, he got me like a whole bunch of Jo Malone candles, and I was like, that's so nice of you. And one of the ones he got me is Peony and Blush Suede. This smells light, but I'm not someone who likes your classic kind of floral, but it's got a really nice floral smell to it, but it's great for summer. The only reason why I've ever tried this fragrance, Peony and Blush Suede, is because my husband David bought the bath oil last summer. He was using it and I was like, what is that amazing smell? And then he showed me what it was and I thought, peony? I mean, I never thought that you'd go for that. But I think because it's got that suede element to it, it's floral, but it's also got like an earthiness at the same time. These are my favorite summer things. I'm absolutely loving them. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was also really fun to do because, as you saw, I got to have afternoon tea with my friend at the same time, which is always an added bonus. I appreciate you watching as always. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your summer.